Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome to Sim UK. I've got a new game to take a look at today. It is called Attack at Dawn, North Africa, from Panzer Division Games. And the release is in a couple of hours' time. So I've really got not very much time to take a look at this before release, but we'll have a little look anyway. I don't know what the price is going to be, but there is a demo available. So if you watch the video today and you find it interesting, then please do go check out the demo and make sure you like it for yourself. One thing I've already noticed that's pretty cool is you can play in real time or in turn-based, and it recommends a 2x UI scale because I'm playing in 4K. Turn the volume down a little bit there, it's a little bit too loud. Okay, it also recommends I play the tutorial, so let's do that. Tutorial 1. From the 1st to the 5th 40 to the 1st to the 5th 40. Offensive Allied Objectives 1 starts. Okay. This is the first tutorial where we will teach you the basics of the game. In it, you will learn about the following. Game interface, units, groups, unit movement, group movement and formation, stacks and combat. I'm already liking this game. Some bits of it look a little bit dated, I guess, but concept, I'm really liking the concept. I hope it's as good as it looks. I really do. Welcome to Nile Delta Training Grounds, General. Your mission is to prepare your forces for deployment on Western Desert Theatre. You will be given our elite 7th Armoured Division with the goal to train it as much as possible before the start of the hostilities. To move through the tutorial, use the buttons Previous and Next. To exit the tutorial, click Exit. To change the game options, click Escape and choose Options. Remember, hover over parts of the screen to see more information and press F1 for help. Okay. First, a couple of words about the game interface. In front of you is the map of Egypt's Western Desert and the Nile Delta. Zoom in and out with the mouse scroll button or with page up and page down. Scroll the map by moving the mouse cursor to the edge of the screen or with the cursor keys. The WSAD doesn't work, it's arrow keys. Not very happy about that. Hopefully I can change that in the settings somewhere. In the bottom left corner is a mini-map showing the small map of the area. Click on it to center camera on that location. Above the map you can see date and time and weather settings for game speed, etc. Okay. Game speed is set to, I don't know. Oh, PSD stands for paused. Of course it does. Right. Above the map, you can see date, time, weather, settings for game speed, date, time, and weather. Okay, so it's clear. Time is 9 AM. Yep, gotcha. Okay. Above the minimap, you can see buttons for changing views. You can change the visibility of hex grids by clicking on the hex grid button. Note, hex grid is automatically hidden on lower level of zoom. Okay. You can change the look of the map with the map view button. You can change the look of the new units with the model counter view button. All right, let's try this. So hex view, so they're the hex panels. Map view. So they've got a few different looks about it. Oh, look, we're right by El Alamein. Model view. Oh, okay. Oh, I actually don't know which one I prefer. I think I kind of like that one. Real-time mode. Okay. Click on unit to select it. At the bottom right, you will see info panel with units details. Click on a unit. Okay, so this is the 1st Royal Tank Regiment. Oh, wow. Everything you hover over has got information. Name of pertinent division. Okay. Combat factors. Attack, defense, and movement. So hang on. Attack S and attack H. RT only. Oh my god. Oh, attack soft and attack hard. What's the difference between a soft attack and a hard attack, I wonder? Defensive value. Black equals soft. Red equals hard. Movement speed in hexes per hour. Okay. So it can move 5 squares per hour. Okay. Next to it is command panel showing available unit commands. With it you can halt moving units, split stack into individual units, issue route orders, manually select a target, order an artillery strike, detach the unit from the division brigade, clear a minefield, build or remove a bridge. Some commands are available only at certain situations, but more on that later. Units are part of a larger groups, divisions, brigades and Kampfgruppen. They're all shown at the bottom of the screen in group panel. Gotcha. Currently you only see 7th Armoured Division, but in most scenarios you'll have more groups. To select all units of a group, click on a group button or press group number 1 shown on button. So that little thing in the left hand corner there. If I press 1, there you go. Okay, that works. You can also do it by holding control whilst clicking on one of its units. So I guess control. Oh, okay, so control just automatically selects everything. And if you click it twice, it will bring you to the center as well. When a group is selected, the info panel shows its composition. If you issue an order, for example, move, it will be issued to all units in the group. You can also select individual units, which may or may not be from the same group. To do it, you need to use rectangle selection. Click on the map and drag a rectangle. There we go. Click on the map and drag a rectangle around units by keeping the mouse button pressed. You can also do it by holding shift whilst clicking on units to select several of them, like so. Okay, pretty standard stuff. You can detach a unit from its division brigade by clicking detach command. Detach. Is that it there? Detach. Yep. Detach or attach. Perfect. What else have we got? Split. What's the difference between split and detach? So split will break a current unit into multiple units, but they're still part of the group, whereas this will detach them from its group. I think. Understood. Halt and target. Okay. The unit will become detached and will not follow group orders anymore. To issue move orders to a unit, select a unit and right click on the destination hex. The unit will calculate the fastest route and movement path will be shown. When you unpause the game or start a turn, the unit will start moving along that path. Try that now by ordering the unit to move and unpausing the game. To unpause the game, press the pause button on the minimap, which is hotkey of P. Right. P. Oh, hang on. Which way are we going? I have the distinct impression we're supposed to be going this way, but that's cool. Okay, that works. P. If the destination hex is on a road, track or railroad, the unit will use road movement. You can override this and choose standard movement by holding control whilst clicking on the road. Look, it's moving very slowly. If the destination hex is on a road, track or railroad, the unit will use road movement. You can override this. Okay. What is road movement? You can manually draw a movement path by hovering over a selected unit, pressing and holding the right mouse button and dragging a movement path. So, well, that didn't work. Hovering over a selected unit, pressing and holding the right mouse button and dragging a movement path. Yeah, that did not work. Ah, it worked that time. Why did it work that time? What did I do different? So random. So you have to select it first and then right click. Okay. Okay. Units move a lot faster on roads and somewhat faster on tracks and railroads. Movement speed increase depends on the unit type. For more details, hover over the terrain and check out the info panel. Hovering over the terrain. Yeah, I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that information. If you press and hold space, I missed a bit here. To halt a unit, press Halt command, which is hotkey backspace. To see all currently active movement orders, press and hold space. That's what I'm doing there. That's what that is. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, okay. To issue a move order to a group, select a group and right-click on a destination hex. The group will be issued a line formation order, and formation hexes will be shown on the map. When you unpause the game, units will start moving to the destination, staying in formation all the way. If the destination hex is on a road, track or railroad, the group will use road formation. You can override this and choose standard movement by holding Control whilst clicking on the road. You can manually draw a line and road formations by pressing and holding the left mouse button and dragging the formation. When you release a button, group will receive a movement order. To cancel the order, press Escape. You can choose the way units look. To toggle between models and counters, click Model Counter View or Shift I. Unit counter shows a type symbol, morale bar, division, brigade, stripe, strength and combat factors. Each unit occupies a hex and there can be 1 or 2 units in a hex. They must be from the same group, shown by the same colour, stripe colour. If there are 2 units, they are joined in a single stack, which is moving and fighting together. To join units in a stack, move 1 unit to a hex occupied with another unit. To split the stack, use Split command. You can choose whether to play the game in real-time or turn-based mode. To switch between the modes, click right top and... What the hell's RT and TB buttons on minimap? Oh, I see. RT, yeah, real time and turn-based. Gotcha. Or Shift P, to be quick. Combat starts automatically when a unit is adjacent to an enemy unit. It inflicts damage on the enemy. The amount of damage is shown by the combat bar. Definitely something going on there, isn't there? Select, drag it in. Was that an enemy unit there? Yes, it's the Italian infantry. So, okay, we're taking the objective. Pretty good. We've almost got them surrounded. The 11th Hussars are holding their own, but they're a little bit under pressure. So I guess we're not doing too much damage to them. We're doing a lot of damage here. They're doing quite a bit of damage to us. They're doing a bit of damage to us. I need these guys to swoop in and that'll really loosen them up, I guess. Yeah, look at that. We're doing a lot of damage to them now. We're not even attacking them that way anymore. Just attacking this way. So if I select that, move in. I'm not going to move them because they're absolutely destroying them. These boys can come and give a bit of support to the 11th Hussars. Who are these guys? The King's Royal Rifle Corps. 1st Royal Tank Regiment. Oh my god, I am so getting into this game. I like it very much at the moment. So combat starts automatically. Based on the unit's combat factors, it inflicts damage on the enemy. The amount of damage is shown by a combat bar line connecting the attacker and the defender. Each coloured box on the bar corresponds to 5% morale the enemy uses per hour. You can also see it in the combat panel at the top of the screen. Combat panel at the top of the screen? Oh, up there. How did that come up? Oh, they've moved. The sneaky gits. And I can actually see that they're on the move still, look. We're going to select them and we're going to follow them. It looks like you can only attack one thing at a time. You can't attack them and them. Well, they can't attack both of us. Hey, why aren't you moving? So you didn't move because he was already there. That doesn't make any sense. How have they still got a full bar and we've got half a bar here? There we go. Must have screwed it up somehow. They're just running away. So what? I can't point, but at the top of the screen we've got an attack defense thing. Difference is -3. Okay, so they're taking an absolute pounding. 11th Hussars are taking a bit of a pounding as well, but actually surviving. So these are infantry here. How on earth? See, look, it stopped moving again. That wasn't me that time. That definitely stopped moving. Why? Right, it says, now move your units left to the Rowista Ridge. To the Ruisat Ridge. And engage the Italian units. Unpause the game, speed up with plus, and slow it down with minus. As units fight, their strength and morale will decrease. For more details, hover over combat panel. It becomes visible when you select a unit in combat. Oh, okay, it does stay up there. When a unit's morale reaches 0, it will rout. Tomorrow morning, it will recover and again become available for combat. Okay, that's cool. So, why aren't we absolutely destroying these guys? And they're getting a -3 value. Like, these guys have disappeared. Bring in a second round of tanks and give them absolute hell. Stacking and zones of control. There can be a maximum of 2 units in a single hex. The exception is a routed unit, which can pass but not halt in a hex containing 2 units. You cannot move your unit into an enemy-occupied hex. 6 hexes around the unit are that unit's zone of control. You cannot move directly from one enemy zone of control hex into another. Routed units are the exception, as they can move from one enemy ZOC into another. Now unpause the game and capture the objective Ruisat. Well, I've got it. Here we go. I think we've taken Ruisat. Pretty sure that is ours now. Doesn't say how you take an objective. I guess as soon as that's sort of highlighted up in blue, it's going there as the... We'll give the 11th Hussars the honour of taking that location, purely because they did most of the fighting. So what's interesting about that, of course, is if they're running... these guys are running and trying to escape, then you can quite literally cut them off. You can see they're about to move. And we're about to move. I like that very much. Okay, so we got the objective. We captured 1 of 1. Major victory. Stats OOB. What's OOB? Order of battle. Okay. Yep. Don't really understand that, but okay. Losses. I think we did lose a few, didn't we? So the 11th Hussars, what's this? Oh, wow. So annoyingly, now there's no hover information at all. That's annoying. So nobody lost anybody. Losses, 0, right across the board. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I'm not understanding that at all. Intel. This is the bit I like. Look at this. Scenario tutorial 1. Intelligence assessment. So. Yeah, so we need our infantry there. Okay. What happened to the second tutorial? Tutorial number 2. In the second tutorial, we will explain more advanced concepts. There are battle preparation, victory conditions, supply, boxes and forts, minefields, bridges, artillery, HQ, air force. Are you ready for this? Can you handle the truth? You can't handle the truth. All right, let's go. Let's jump in. Let's jump in. Okay, this looks a bit more intense. So it looks like we've got minefields here. Minefields everywhere. That's the objective. That blue hex there. Don't know what that is. That's a unit's defensive box. So, okay, now when I hover over... Oh, only some of the roads are giving me information. So, impassable, impassable, impassable. So we have to go over this. So you can't drive across the river like in so many other games. Unless, of course, you make a bridge, in which case you would be able to. I'm liking this. This is looking very good. Here you will learn how to keep an eye on your supplies, a very important aspect of desert warfare. We will also teach you how to use forts, boxes, and minefields to upgrade your defense. Finally, you will learn the how to employ... What? There's a few grammar issues here, or grammatical issues. Finally, you will learn the how to employ your artillery. You will learn how to... Yes, there's a... Get rid of the. That's what's throwing me over. Finally, you will learn how to employ your artillery and air force assets. Remember, hover over parts of the screen to see more information and press F1 for help. Most scenarios allow the offensive player to redeploy his forces. You can place them anywhere within the unshaded parts of the map. To redeploy a single unit, select unit and hold the left mouse button pressed whilst dragging it into a new location. So this is during a redeploy phase, right? Right, so when it says redeploy, what it means is before you start, I imagine. So if I just drag him, there you go, I can stick him anywhere. Just put him on the objective. Oh no, it won't let me do that. So there is a limit to how far... Well, there's not really. As long... Oh, okay, as long as I control the area, I can put it anywhere. Okay, that's good. That's good. I understand. To redeploy a group, select the group and drag formation on the map with the right mouse button like a group movement command. Okay, so that's the Cairo air deploy unit. This is the 7th arm. Okay, so that's how that would work. Not sure why it's red. Okay, but it does work. Okay. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. When you are satisfied with deployment, click Start button on the top of the screen. Start. Then more. To win the scenario, the offensive player must capture and hold all objectives. Open stat screen, F5. Oh, they've got a lot of soldiers and more tanks than us. And a lot more, 1,000,000% more anti-tank guns than us. They don't have the artillery that we do, and they don't have the air force that we do. So have they got any Right, they haven't got any anti-aircraft. So that's probably how we're going to do this then. Is that one of our guys? Sure, it looks like one of our guys. Who's this? No, that's the enemy. Why are the enemy... Okay, so the enemy are in green. Okay, I get it. This condition is checked at the end of each day. If the scenario has reached the final day and the condition has not been fulfilled, the defending player wins. Okay. Units need supplies, fuel and ammo. In order to move and fight, each unit stores a certain amount of supplies and is replenished from the nearest supply source. Now, open the supply view, F2. Ah, right. So where are the supplies coming from? The supplies are coming from up here. Okay. They're not getting any supplies. What about these guys? So their supplies are coming from there. Okay. 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 Oh, sorry. Press F2 and hold space. That shows me all supply routes instead of just individual. Okay. These are the paths that supply trucks take from the nearest supply source to individual units. Click on one of your units and the info panel will show unit supply information. Hover over the panel to see more details. So if I click this guy, ammo supply. So we're getting maximum ammo and maximum fuel supply. That's what these two things in the bottom right hand corner mean. Okay. Gotcha. Right. Click on one of your units in the info panel. Yes. Estimated time of arrival is the time until the unit receives another batch of supplies. When that time arrives, the unit checks for a clear supply path to its supply source, avoiding impassable terrain and enemy units. If there is a path, the unit replenishes its fuel and ammo. Otherwise, it remains unsupplied until the next supply check later in the day. Round trip time is a time between two unit resupplies. If the unit moves away from supply source, RTT increases and the unit receives supplies less and less frequently. Now turn off supply view by pressing F2 again. This is cool. I'm liking this. Boxes and forts are fortified hexes which provide defense and attack bonuses to the occupying units. Boxes are temporary fortifications built by occupying units, while forts are large and permanent concrete emplacements found around Tobruk and Bardia. Now press and hold F4 to hide all units and see terrain underneath them. Okay. Okay. Take a look at the Italian position. There are two boxes there. One is immediately left of the Cairo Bridge. Yes. And the other one is down the road towards the objective. Take that into consideration whilst making your plan of attack. Minefields reduce speed and combat value of the crossing unit. You can see that the enemy position is protected by a minefield. You can move units over it, but it will reduce your speed and combat value. To clear the minefield, select a unit, press Minefield command, and select the adjacent minefield hex. It takes several hours to clear one hex, and you have limited number of clear minefield actions per day. It gets refilled each day. Okay. So it's 4:30 in the morning. We are running at... Okay, we're currently paused. Okay. Pontoon bridges can be built and removed using bridge command. When it says bridge command... Oh, there, look. So I could grab and put a bridge there. That's so cool. So that would help the whole anti-tank situation. Maybe I should use men to rush this area. Or no, aeroplanes probably. Anyway. When you build a bridge, the number of available bridges is reduced by one. So you have a maximum amount of bridges. I have one bridge that I can build and that's it. In this tutorial, you can use existing bridges, but you can also build an additional one to help you in crossing the Nile. Artillery is very important and a powerful type of unit. It inflicts damage at a range of several hexes, but also causes unit disorganization. When an enemy unit is under artillery fire, it becomes disorganized. It moves with half the speed and has half of the original attack value. To order an artillery strike, select an artillery unit. Press artillery strike command, which is hotkey A, and select the target. The bombardment will last for about an hour, reducing the enemy morale and making him disorganized for the duration. Now, what's cool about that is that if I start bombarding this unit here and send some men in at the same time, once I've been playing it for a while, I should get to a point where I can sort of time that. So as soon as the bombardment finishes, then my men can move in and attack. It's kind of what I'm thinking. They'll thinking about it now. They'll arrive at the hex next to where they are. So you'll never be able to bombard your own men. You wouldn't be able to send them in and kill your own guys. I kind of feel like maybe that's a bit of a shame. Wouldn't it be cool if you could have one of your units and one of the enemy units on the same hex? Therefore, having a close quarters battle type scenario. I think that would make sense. Okay, well, yeah, it's early days. I haven't even played a single round yet, so it's just a thought, just an opinion that popped in my head. Okay, so it wants me to fire. Why is there a little red squeaky line? What does that mean? So this is the Raputu Regiment. So this is artillery. Artillery strike. Can I reach here? I have absolutely no idea. Each group has one unit designated as HQ. You can recognise it by the white flag. That's my HQ up there. Is there one down here as well? Yep, him at the back. Okay. The HQ is usually the group's artillery unit, but you can redesignate it at the beginning of each day via HQ commands in the command panel. HQ is a command range of several hexes. Range is so is that? Hang on, that is artillery. So let's try this again. Let's select artillery. Ah, there we go. So I'm guessing I don't have control of these guys, whoever they are. Or maybe these are enemy units. Not sure. Really not sure. But anyway, we're going to bombard these guys. That kind of makes sense. If a unit is outside this range, it suffers reduced combat. Hang on. HQ is a command range of several hexes. Range is shown in the info panel. If a unit is outside of this range, it suffers reduced combat effectiveness. Exceptions are the recon units, which can operate freely outside of this range. Air Force is represented by airfields, air units and air missions. Air units are based on airfields and can execute missions, strike, recon and ferry. At the bottom of the screen is an airfield panel showing a list of your friendly airfields. Click on an airfield button to see the details in the info panel. So I'm guessing this, right? So we've got two. This one and another one that I didn't know existed. Oh, these are the... Hang on. So Cairo, I've got 2 units at Cairo. That's it. Okay. Airfield status is shown with color codes. Green means 1 or more air units are ready for action. Yellow means no air units are ready for action. White means air units have executed their daily number of missions. That's it. No more flights today. Transparent means no air units on the airfield at all. Gotcha. So that's green. So we're good to go. To order a mission, select an airfield and 1 or more air units. I'm going to strike that. I'm going to absolutely obliterate that and then drive through, I guess. I'm going to get this guy to put a bridge in here. Right, that's active, so that will happen. The air mission will take off, fly towards the target, execute the mission and return. While over target, it is fired upon by the enemy and can be damaged or destroyed. If damaged, it returns to the airfield to be repaired in one of the following days. Each day, one air unit is repaired. Understood. Attack the enemy and capture the objectives by the end of the day. Okay, let's unpause. So we've got artillery, so they're now half as effective at shooting. And here come my men. I'm so digging this right now. Don't know why I can't move that unit. I'm confused by that. Right, so they're under attack. It looks like these guys are ready to go almost. They're reloading. I'm going to send a recon unit out. We can get some information. I don't know why I can't move this unit. Oh, because that unit was moving into that hex. That's why. Okay, I understand. So they're being bombarded quite heavily. So we got a pretty good idea of what's going on over here. We got some. What are these? Well, we know they've got artillery anyway. So the riflemen are going in there. Well, they're doing so much more damage than we are to them. They're going to reload in 85 seconds. The bridge is going to take a little longer to... Right, so they're firing artillery on us. But they should be half as effective, right? Shouldn't have moved these guys, that was a mistake. Oh, look, they've got recon unit coming as well. I wonder if you can have fighters. Okay, so they're reloading, so at the moment there's no attack option. So what are these guys? These guys are... Right. Taking an absolute pounding right now, aren't we? This could very well be a defeat. Yeah, they are absolutely smashing the living daylights out of us. How long is that reload going to take? So that's reduced their effective attack, which is good. They are absolutely destroying us right now. Can I move any of these units? I can, look. Oh, I see. Hang on. So I could come around this way. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's going very well, I'll be honest. Oh, this unit. Bomb. This unit. We're doing a lot of damage to them. way more than they're doing to us. So they just got bombed. We're unable to fire right now. Okay. So, do these guys have a bridge option? So I only had one bridge and that was it. So I should have put the bridge here. I didn't think I had control over these guys. That's my mistake. So, I'm going to bring them up here and I'm going to get rid of these mines and sort of come in round the back, basically. So I'm already learning from my mistakes, which is good. %. It takes a long time to build a bridge, right? They'll be ready again in 92 seconds. Come on, lads. Get yourself up in position. So they're ready to move. Okay, yep, good. Good. Right, we might be able to turn this around. The 11th Hussars taking an absolute pounding again. We're not looking after them very well. They're not going to like us. Oh, look. They pushed our unit back. Give me the artillery. We're going to absolutely pound the living daylights out of these guys, and then we're going to push them so hard. But they've already done their damage. They should effectively be doing just 25% of their current usual damage, right? Here we go then. First units to cross the bridge. What am I doing here? Recon. I'm not clicking on the recon button. Right, go and tell me what's going on over there. The 11th Hussars are almost done for, look. Almost wiped out. I'm not sure why these guys are not attacking yet. Definitely should be. Now, why have you decided to go the opposite way? Because there's 2 units there already. What are the 2 units? There aren't 2 units there. Are there? Or maybe there are. Ah, they're moving. They are moving. We have pushed them back. They're reloading. This is our secret unit coming from behind. You excuse the phrase. Right, so they've got units in all kinds of good positions. They still look like they're pulling back, but they're pulling back in a different way now. Can't seem to get the unit that's underneath the 11th. Okay. How do I pick? I want to move the kings first, but I can't seem to do it. Right, so we're going to clear the mines and then push up through the bottom. Yep, so the 11th Hussars are pulling back, as I expected they would. They're not actually doing much damage to us, perhaps because we're in a defended area. So now we're doing them a lot of damage. That's nice to see. And we're hitting them with artillery, so that's slowing them down. We've got no artillery left here, so they might as well attack. Also, by being closer, they'll give a boost to the men, won't they? I don't know. I feel like perhaps we got no attacks ready. 1 minute till we've got the thingies coming. So I guess if the enemy come in here and take this town, then we won't get any more ammunition to fire. Oh, they're doing a number on us over here, look. They're causing us some problems. So I'm going to move the 1st Royal Tank Regiment down into this section. That's going to put us right in the middle of all the smelly stuff. But I think we'll be okay. Damn it, look. They forced their way in first. They got there before us. Right, now I'm curious. If I bring this guy right up here, will that put him closer to these guys and thereby make them more effective? I can't move any of those units. We are just about winning that fight. We are not winning this fight. They are really hurting us over there. So maybe we'll consolidate our units. I think I've got one more artillery strike available. Yeah, we definitely took a pounding, didn't we? We can speed up time a little bit. Let's go 1, 2. 1, 2. They're in position. They're ready to fire. Recon. Bomb. All down to these guys. These guys have got to come in and basically turn it all around for us because we are struggling. Seriously struggling. Why did they not move? Sometimes I set a move. I tell a unit to move and they don't move. They're pulling back. These guys are now getting absolutely trounced by our guys, which is so nice to see. They're pulling back as well. Right. Progress has been made. We're not going to move that unit yet because they're in a good position. But we will bring these guys up. When they've stopped firing, we'll bring them up as well. 71%. We could turn this around. This could become a victory for us. I've got until 7 o'clock, so I mean I am running out of time, but I like this. How slow does it go? So 4 times is the slowest it could be. This is like chess on a major scale. I'm really digging it. Oh, look at that. We are absolutely slaughtering these guys now. They're going to do a runner big time. Look at this. 100% damage they're taking. Start moving these boys forwards. Definitely making progress. They're still pulling back, so they're basically running away. They've had enough. They're off. We've turned the tide of this war. This is definitely our battle. And these guys down here, I mean, I know they've been on mine removal job all day, but they've had it pretty flippin' easy. They've just they haven't faced a single bullet all day, and they're just going to waltz in there and take it and be the victors, and everyone's going to be like, yay, well done. Now, why is one of our units pulling back? I never gave you permission for that. So I can't seem to separate them. I don't know why I can't get access to the unit underneath. It's probably something I'm doing wrong. Excuse me, I can't figure out what it is. Alright, well on lads, go take the objective. Brilliant. I think that's mission 1, right? I really thought we were going to lose that for a while. They look pretty darn strong, didn't they? I guess it's the constant bombardment we put on top of them. That's what turned the tide of the war. Right, let's speed it up a bit. Da-da-da. I think we won. I think that's it. Objective taken. Yes, it's under British command. Look at the size of the map. You could have some... Oh my god. You could have some massive, epic battles here, couldn't you? Oh, look how big this map is. Wow, you could have battles that last for months at a time. This is fantastic. Oh my gosh. And this is only the second tutorial. I haven't even got into the game yet. I'm already having a fantastic time. Right. How do I know? How do I know when I've completed the mission? Attack the enemy and capture the objective by the end of the day. Yeah, I've done that. Where is the congratulations, you're amazing thing? I've got to say, I much prefer playing this in real time than turn-based. It really adds an extra little awesome feeling. That's going to make things difficult, obviously, I guess, when you've got like massive armies, because you're going to have to give unit commands to so many units. Trying to keep track of all that's going to spin your melon ever so slightly. So we just got to, I guess, wait until 7 o'clock. Everybody can have a beer. Oh, it even gets darker. Look, it's actually getting darker in the game. That's so cool. I'm not sure why it's stuttering like that, but I was enjoying that immensely. So we only lost 4 tanks after all that, 562 soldiers to their 681. So in terms of soldier losses, we did take some pounding. So we lost far too many soldiers, but I mean, we absolutely trounced their tanks. They had way more tanks than us. And we went in there and we took out nearly half of their tank regiment, which is excellent. So again, the losses faction is 0, except for this, the Ariante tanks. They lost 1 of 18. I don't understand what any of this means. Disappointingly, you can hover over and get information on everything except for this. And this is the only bit that I couldn't work out myself. AS, what does that stand for? Attack soft, attack hard, defense, movement. Strength in troops, losses. See, I still don't understand the losses. And the kills, very low number of kills. This is good. I'm liking this. Right. Tutorial number 3, guys. This is the last one for this video and this first look video. In the last tutorial, you were given 1 day to capture El Alamein from the reduced and entrenched German armoured division. You will use what you have learned and utilise the support units and terrain to your advantage. Will I now? Will I now? Okay, we got a lot more men, a lot less tanks, a few less anti-tank guns, way more artillery, and exactly the same number of aviation units. I wonder if you can have air-to-air battle. That would be interesting. Right, so El Alamein is surrounded by minefields, except for one section there, which is how they get their supplies, I imagine. Where would their supplies be coming from? Sidi Ab El Rahman. Could be that, couldn't it? Okay. Well, do I have any airfields or anything? I have one there. Where's that? It's quite a long way back. All right. F2. Space. So I think I have to start it before I can see where my resources are coming from. So you can see this is 2 of 2, 2 of 2, 2 of 2. So they're getting what they need. So this is the 11th Hussars. I'm going to try and not let them get smashed to bits today. In a change to our usual technique. But these are all ground units, so that's a bit of a concern. Actually, what I'm going to do, in a slight sort of twist, is this. I'm going to send the 11th Hussars all the way around the back and see if we can't scream our way in that way. All right, wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. Where are my HQ units? Oh, okay, that's my HQ unit. Okay. So how many, what's their distance? What can they shoot? I don't think it tells me. All right, let's just begin. So I can see that I have one unit there. Let's begin with a little recon unit over the town itself, and we'll see what we've got going on. Am I paused? I'm paused. Okay. Whoa, 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 not 256. Flipping hell. That could have been catastrophic. Right. Let's send the El Hussars all the way round. What is going on? I'm in supply view. Okay, let's turn that off. It doesn't seem to be No, 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 no. Okay, this is like a little confusing at times. Right, let's have them just go all the way around the back and we'll see what we've got. So we can see where we've got units and what's going on. Obviously going to send a bomber unit in. We're going to bomb the town itself. We're going to try and bomb these tanks at the back. Oh, that is not... That is an artillery unit, but they don't have any artillery shots. These guys do. Alright, start pounding them. Start pounding them. Right, so my theory is, if I come down this way with these guys, I see they're already firing. So they're making really good ground at this moment in time. These guys are getting bombarded, are they not? Are they? Oh, hang on. Maybe they're not. Combine units into stacks to achieve combat bonuses. For example, combining anti-tank units with infantry will protect the anti-tank guns from enemy infantry. Check the intel and the OOB panels before starting the game to gain more information on own and enemy forces. You can find them in the stats screen. Adapt to the situation and don't be afraid to change your plan if it doesn't work. Remember, no plan survives first contact with the enemy. So these guys are swooping round, look. They've obviously seen us coming in, and they're attempting to do something about it. So if I can clear that area there, and these guys can clear that area there. Why is that not working? See, that unchecked my movement again, which I don't fully understand why that happened. Right, so the 11th Hussars are going to come in. They're going to try and do some damage on these guys. My artillery are reloading. My tanks are finally moving in. I don't know why. So why won't they let me... Oh, that's target, you spanner, that's why. Can I change that? Can I change that? Can I undo that command? See, look, I don't seem to be able to get access to the unit underneath again. That's a bit frustrating. Right, so the 11th Hussars are doing a lot of damage to these guys. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. They're going to try and bomb us. Oh, that did a lot of damage. I didn't like that at all. Probably should have targeted one of these guys, to be honest. I think I'm wasting my artillery right now. I don't feel like I'm doing a good job of that at all. So, oh, they're coming in with a second strike. Look at this. They've actually done a really good job against the 11th Hussars there. Look at that. That has absolutely wiped us out. Oh, no. Oh, this is an artillery regiment. Oh, that's interesting. So they're pulling back into a minefield, which is going to make them even less effective. Wondering whether we should move over. I think these tanks are going to cause us a lot of trouble. Let's try and move into that section. Can't seem to move them. Don't know why. So that's maybe what that little red squiggle means, that they can't move or something. I don't know why that would be. So why, oh God, why can't they clear that area like I want them to? These guys could do it, so let's send them over here. And maybe they can clear it. So, I mean, you can go into a minefield, but I don't really see why you would want to. I'm going to do it, actually. I am going to do it. Because at the moment we're just getting picked apart. That's what it feels like. So they're trying to run, but there's nowhere to run to. No one else is attacking us, so we're good at the moment. So let's bomb these boys, and let's bomb these boys. I'm going to send a recon up here so I get early warning of any enemy units coming in. because they'll be reloading as well, depending on how quick they can reload compared to us. Well, oh, hang on, they've moved. Can I not cancel an order? Oh, good. They're not going to bomb the square. They're going to bomb the unit. Okay, that's good then. That means we're still on. Oh, that also means that we can't escape the attack that they're about to send, so... Oh, they're absolutely destroying us. Look at that. Move back. Move back. These panzers, unsurprisingly, are absolutely ripping us apart. Right, we have moved in. I don't know what happened to the tank regiments there, but the 1st King Royal Rifle Corps. So now they have... I know, they're confused. Right, they're pulling back, even though they're doing more damage to us than we are to them. Let's reduce their efficiency. Nice, we'll take that defended position. So much for protecting the Royal Hussars though, eh? Oh, so what I need to do is come around the back here. Oh, the tanks have pulled back, look. I need to go to that defended position, otherwise the 11th Hussars will be no more. 98%, come on lads, get stuck in. Damn it, the tank got there before me. Go boys, let's try and turn this around. Oh, that strike group's coming in here. So I think that might be a bug. Possibly. Don't bring me down. I'm in the middle of a war. For goodness sakes. Honestly, these Indian call centres will call you any time of day. It's ridiculous. They're all used up. Let's get stuck in. Come on, lads. Let's get our numbers up. That's better, that's better, that's better. So I've totally wasted my... Yeah, I totally wasted my artillery. That was really poorly thought out. Oh, why are these guys moving? I didn't say move. I think they've been done. I think we might fail this. I really do. I know they're all pulling back and it's starting to look a little bit positive, but the strength they have is insane. I need to get some of these strong defensive positions, perhaps. Pushing as far as we can, I guess. I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but I didn't realise it was going to be this tough. Oh, they're absolutely decimating us here, look. Why can't we move to that square? I know it's not a full square, but... Come on. They've got us pinned to rights at the moment. Our only hope is to push into this gap. This is not going well. Got to push them out of there if I can. And there. Here comes the strike. Think positive thoughts because we need a flipping miracle right now. Yep, they're pulling back. We got them. We've got an opportunity now. These guys are nearly out of ammo, look. Come on, we've got to get there before them. They're pushing back. Definitely the strength is with them. We're possibly done for. Oh look, they're sending their defences in. And we've finally got a position of strength. Oh man, we needed that so badly. Right, now I see now. I don't know why it auto split, and I don't know why we can't defend that unit or whatever, but I need to try and get some more ammo. Annoyingly, they're doing a pretty good job on us, aren't they? Where the hell are these guys going? Have they been broken? Right, these guys are fully loaded. Right, let's have a look. Let's recon. These guys are actually doing pretty good. I want to put the tanks in there though. With their heavy defense, we should be able to turn over these enemy tanks. Oh wow, they're doing a bad number on us. Too little too late, I'd say. Them. They're the ones I've got to push out as well, I think. They're disorganised. Not looking good, guys. It is not looking good. So they're doing an absolute blinding job against these guys. Come on, I need you to come around here and take this defensive position. Right, why haven't we split here? Keep splitting them and they keep going back together. It's really weird. These guys are broken. Oh, it's going to be tough. When these guys pull back, then these guys can pull back. These guys can push in. That should work. But it doesn't seem to. So it won't let me put that command in until they've moved. I find that incredibly irritating. Do it this way then. Three hours left. It's going to all be about this unit here because they're the freshest unit. They're going to be in a good, strong defensive position. They've gone back. Come on now, get those tanks in that position and we're good. Because we'll have them in a pincer movement, which is beautiful. These guys I'm scared shit... excuse my language. Scared stiff of. There we go. Now we've got something. No. Why were they going? I don't want you to move, thank you. Stay there. Why do they keep trying to move back? I never gave them that command. Why are they pulling back? I don't understand. Morale's okay. They're veterans. They've got full ammo. They've got decent amount of fuel. What the hell? Why are they trying to move? So we've pushed them back as well. Don't know why these tanks are not doing what I'm asking them to do. Don't understand what the problem is there. I'm confused. Yeah, I want the tanks to go in that position, definitely. I'm confused by this. I don't seem to have complete control over my men. For whatever reason. I'm not sure I understand what that reason is. Right, they've pulled back, which is going to reduce their effectiveness. And if I can get the tanks in there, we'll be absolutely flying. The tanks are now moving at last. Less than an hour, 2 hours to go. They just won't do what I'm asking them to do. It says they can't go in there, but there's a road. I don't understand why they can't go in there. Oh, we've broken their backs as well now, look. They were in there. Why can't we go in there? In fact, if we can't go in there, how the hell are we supposed to take it? Now they're going in there. I'm so confused by that. Right, we got it. We got El Alamein, and these tanks are screwed. I don't know how we turn that around. Mostly luck, I think. Do not give up that position. They're off. They're doing a runner as well. Fantastic. We got it. Job done. El Alamein is ours. Only just, mind you, but some heavy losses. Oh, look at that. Made some mistakes at the beginning there for certain. Getting rid of the minefield and then not getting rid of the minefield, I think, was the first serious mistake. Pretty much wasted the artillery and the bombers. We could have done a much better job of that. We lost 8 anti-tank guns each. We lost 4 tanks. They lost 14 tanks. That's very good. We lost a lot of artillery, though, compared to them. Yes, a very difficult battle, that one. And I think it showcases rather nicely just how cool this game's going to be. Right, that was just the tutorials, guys, and that was like an hour and a half. There's a scenario editor, there's a manual, new campaign, scenarios, multiplayer, which is under beta, so it's not fully ready. This is a great looking game. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you managed to get all the way to the end of the video, please do comment below and say, take that Panzers or something. I don't know, whatever you like. It doesn't have to be that. I enjoyed that. This is a great game. It's released today. Let me just see if it's released. If it's released already, I can tell you the price. It has released. No, it releases in 2 hours. But there is a demo, so go check out the demo if you want to have a look. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.